Hello, soulmate. Here is how I move from industrial sewing machine to electric buttonhole machine. This is it. This machine is a must-have for all soulmates. Have it in your shop. You can still have it at home, wherever you have your industrial machine or manual machine. Just have this. You don't have to go outside of your shop every time for buttonholes. Look for where you do buttonhole. At times they will keep your cloth and disappoint you. But if you have this, you're good to go. This machine is a multi-purpose. It's for zigzag, all the whole designs. It's for straight sewing as well. I use it to sew at times. At the same time, it will do your buttonhole. It comes with footer for buttonhole. The footer has its own design that is meant for buttonhole. And at the same time, it depends on the size of the button you're working with. In this case, today I'll be working with small size button. The footer, it has red dot signs by the side, which indicates this where you will start from and where it will end. That also depends on the size of the button you will use. Then on the knob side, it also have indication for buttonhole. It has number 1, 2, 3. Number 1 is to sew up. Number 2 it is to zigzag by the side, while number 3 is to sew from down to up. Once you start sewing, it does all the whole adjustment on its own. You do not have to adjust when you're using buttonhole foot, because it's designed to do the adjustment automatically. Let me just chalk down how it will work. Just watch what I'm designing on the machine. It will first of all sew up. Then the second, number 2, when you put it on number 2, it will sew down. When you put it on number 2 back, it will sew on the down part. When you put it on number 3, it will sew up and it will lock it. This machine is an awesome machine. It adjusts on its own. It will start and adjust on its own. You do not have to worry where you're stopping or how you're going to start. Once the footer is there, you're good to go. Just be patient and watch closely how I start. I'll first of all put it on number 2, which will do the starting points. Number 1 is sewing down. Once it's done, you have seen now, it will stop on its own. Then I'll put it back on number 4. It will lock it. From the lock sign, once I put it on number 3, it will sew from down to up and stop at where I started. So that's why this machine is in fact is awesome. It's a must-have for all tailors. It's easy for me though. I don't have to go out for buttonhole. Look at how neat the finishing is. You can see how neat it is. You can just try it. Just have it. Just see how it is. Look at how the finishing is. I will do another one. Just watch. This is where I mark. I start from there. It lock first. By the first knob, it will sew down. Just watch as the sewing the movement is. Once I pedal it, it will be coming down. Once I put it back on number 2, it will lock it. Once I put it on number 3 and pedal it, it will start sewing up. It will give a space in between where you fix your button. Just watch it. Let me do the last one. Once I start, it will first of all sew the lock. It's first of all lock it first. Once I pedal it, it will lock it first. Then if I put it on number 1, it will sew down. It will be coming down on its own. It adjusts its sewing automatically. Automatically it adjusts. You do not have to worry. It doesn't move. Not when you're sewing, it will be moving or shifting to one side. In this case, it doesn't. In this case, it does not. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate those returning viewers. Thank you. The new subscribers, thank you. Please give me thumbs up. If you find this video interesting, invite your soulmates. Share this video for them to learn this, that you can also use electric sewing machine for your buttonhole. Watch. Look at how I'm adjusting it to that number 3 dots, because the button I'm using is a small size button. It's sewing, is moving down on its own. It's moving down. It's locking the side. Once I put it back on number 3, it will sew up. At the same time, it will leave you a small gap in between where the button will pass through. If there is any question, put it in my comment section. If there is any other thing you want me to treat,